What's up guys, 360 Beyblade here, and today I have another unboxing for you guys. And this one, I've been kind of waiting for it, but today we will be unboxing Big Bang Genesis. This is the DLC evolution for Regalia Genesis, a Bay that came in the GT customized set, a set I do not have. I don't know when I'll be getting it. It probably will be a bit. It's still $50. It's going down in price, but, you know, there are a few things other than price that are kind of affecting everything right now. So, yeah, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what it is. Yeah, this is a defense type, the evolution of Regalia Genesis, with a bunch of different parts. Starting off with the driver, this is Yard Metal. It's like Orbit Metal, which I have right here. Only it is Yard. That was the driver used on Emperor Fornius, and it has that metal driver, so reduced friction. Might be good, might not. Next, the disc is O, another disc that has been released a lot. We got it on Spriggan Requiem, Chosi Spriggan, and the Dead Phoenix Bay, so it's cool to have that. And then we have probably the main focus of this unboxing, which is the Big Bang layer. This consists of two parts. It consists of the Big Bang Genesis layer and the Big Bang armor. And immediately when I think of the Big Bang armor, I think like armor Revive Phoenix. So that's kind of cool. But this armor does not pop off unless you hit it really hard. And I'll get into more about that armor as we go through the video. But that's about it. We got some little pictures showing that the Big Bang armor can go on the other infinite lock bays, and that's pretty much what it's designated for. Kind of a graph saying that it's a defense type. And yeah, that's pretty much everything here. Now let's open this thing up. Okay, so here we have the bay fully unboxed, starting with the driver, Yard Metal. We also put the stickers on everything because sticker sheet only had like 3 stickers, so get that out of the way. Yard Metal, it's seen on Emperor Fornius, kinda has it's basically what it was used for the Emperor Drift and Emperor Crash, and now with the metal ball, it's just gonna have less friction. Zero, this is a disc that has been released multiple times, like I said before, and you'll see Zero on a lot of competitive combos, so it's always good to have a decent number of those around if you play Beyblade competitively. And then we have the layer and the little add-on piece. Now this is the Big Bang Genesis layer. So it is fully evolved, and the way this works is, if I flip it over, you can see that normally a bay would go through this open part, and then once it reached one or the other end, it would stop. But this time, these infinite lock bays will actually have it where they can continue to go through. And then the way to burst them is with these little tabs here. You would press one or the other in, and then the bay could then move and then burst. That was pretty much how it worked. Pretty simple. It's kind of like Prime Apocalypse and Regalia Genesis. We don't have either. I don't know when we'll get them. But then we have this add-on piece. This is the Big Bang armor, and this can actually go on top of all the infinite lock bays. And I will show you guys what that does to the bay, assuming I can get this on right. A little tough. Alright, I'll just cut till I get it on. Okay, so I finally was able to get it on. It was actually kind of a pain to get on. But yeah, that's the Big Bang armor on, and I will show off just how it pretty much works. So let's put this together. Now the way to put this together is also different than your normal base, because instead of it being like a bunch of clicks, it's just one click. You kind of just run it until you hear the click, and then put it together. So now I have it put together, and just to kind of show it off, it's at the other end, full, and it's just gonna continue to do that. Now if you notice, in the middle, there's this piece in here that goes like kind of pink purple to a reddish color. And basically the way this works is when it gets in the red, a normal infinite lock bay, that would be where you'd have to bring it before being able to push in the tabs, which this bay has 2, in order to burst it. But with the Big Bang armor, it actually makes it impossible to push in the tabs unless you move the Big Bang armor to a certain position, unlocking it. Then, once you do that, if you move it, once it goes in, it will burst, just like that. So that's pretty much the only way to burst this bay, but if you don't manage to do that, it's going to be very tough to pull off a win. So, like Lord Spriggan and a bunch of other bays that were really good, if you thought you had a chance to burst some of these bays before, if you're battling one with the Big Bang armor, your chances just got even lower. But yeah, that about does it for all the parts, and let's go into a test spin. Okay, test spin time. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so obviously that was yard metal showing the reduced friction, and I'm just gonna be like tap this. So then when it stops, boom. The gimmick shows the metal is like, the metal of the disc is like not even being shown in the layer because it's kind of hidden. That's pretty much how the infinite locks work. And now let's do a test battle. And just because this will be pretty funny to see the Chozy bays, some of the strongest bays of all time, get crushed, it's going to be Big Bang versus Chozy Achilles. First battle. 3, 2, 1. Strong hits from Chozy Achilles. If this wasn't an infinite lock bay, it probably would have been dead. Oh no! Ooh, it lost because of yard. And Chozy was at its burst stopper, and okay, so the armor moved, but unfortunately, the conditions were not met in order to burst the infinite lock. So that is a fail for Chozy Achilles. Sorry, Chozy. But remember, you have a lead, so next round. 3, 2, 1. Looks like Chozy is gonna be spinning around the outside. It's not making that contact. He's gonna win this time. And there we go. Big Bang with a win. This time the armor did not move, but the locks sure did. So now it is 1-1. They're about 3. Oh, Chozy spinning around the outside, making pretty good contact. I need to make a bit more. You gonna get any bursts or no? Oh, and Chozy is down again. Armor moved, and so did the locks. Just the nub was not pushed in, so it didn't burst. You're getting so close! Alright. It is 2-1. If Big Bang scores the next point, that'll be it. 3, 2, 1. Chozy finally making contact. Gonna spin around the outside again? Yep, pretty much. Ooh, pretty strong hits from the Chozy Bay. What's it gonna be? Uh-oh. Looks like yard might interfere. And nope. There we go. And this time, The locks moved, but the armor did not. So Big Bang takes that by a score of 3-1. So that is pretty much going to do it for this video of Big Bang Genesis. And if I didn't say it before, this Bay was owned by Gin. And if you watch the anime, Gin is actually pretty power hungry. So watch the anime. Hashtag not sponsored. But yeah, that does it for Big Bang Genesis. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome Beyblade content. But that's going to do it for now. And until next time, I'm 360 Beyblade, and I'll see you guys in my next video.